Adrian, get up off of my bed. We're filming a video right now.
Oh, you turned it on? Hello. I mean, hi.
Hey guys, how's it going?
Great.
So, good. I'm glad it's going great for you, the person that I did not ask. That was rude, I'm sorry. Anyways, so today, it's coffee time. Of course. Coffee time. We're out of coffee, honestly. We've been drinking coffee. And today on Coffee Time, we're going to talk about travel. Because that is two things. That is a thing that the two of us are very into. We definitely have different travel experiences and different interests.
Yes, you've got like a whole bunch of travel experience. You know, you've gone to Europe and the East Coast, and Colorado and Florida,
Hong Kong and the Middle East.
I haven't left the time zone except for once, which was El Paso, which doesn't really count.
But that doesn't mean you're less of a traveler, though, because you have a lot of interest in traveling. Just because you haven't traveled as much as me now doesn't, like, you might travel way more than I do in the future. Adrian is super into world geography.
More than you. I will.
He's competitive.
I'm competitive.
And so, but Adrian has always been really interested in world geography. He plays this game called Civilization, which is basically, I mean, give me like a one-sentence thing of what it is.
Take a civilization or a country from the Stone Age and take them to the Space Age.
So it's like an open world game where you're basically just playing Earth.
It's more turn-based, but if you want to get specific.
Okay.
Yeah, it's a strategy game.
But it's a game you've spent probably 500 hours on.
It really got me into it because I started playing like 7th grade or something. It really got me into cultures and the world and learning about more than just my small town or whatever the hell I was living at the time. Yeah.
Yeah.
And ever since then, it's just been like...
You want to travel everywhere and learn about everything.
Yes, I like everything. I love
and I think you're going
cultures.
to.
I love people.
I think you're going to find something in life that's going to allow you to just do that for a living.
Yes.
If you put the right effort in and everything, and the right stuff. But
see, but I've never had the opportunity to go out and travel yet, so it's like I feel like it's just...
You're getting there though. You're going to get there.
I know.
So I've traveled a lot. Being in just the position I've been able to be in, I've been able to... I mean, the thing is, growing up on YouTube, I met a lot of people all over the world, so I've been able to stay with them everywhere, which makes it really cheap to travel.
Oh, God. Well,
which is why I've traveled so much.
Nowadays, it's easier to travel.
Well, what do you mean? Like, just because...
Just because there's so much connectivity and you can...
I mean, yeah, we're not in, like, 1904
when you're
the trains are the prominent thing
Yeah,
in
but, like,
America.
I'm saying, if you're in another country, it's not, like, complete culture shock. There's ways to still be able to feel like you're connected to home.
Oh, because of social media and Skype and stuff?
Yeah, and just all of that. And you can...
But part of me wishes
Google
that,
Translate.
like, what I really like about traveling, which I feel like not a lot of people understand, I know you totally understand this, is that, I've said this before in a video, but I like traveling to places where people live normal life. Like, it's cool to go to Times Square in New York City.
I feel like that's a weird statement to say just because we look at normal life as something different, because in LA...
Okay, so it's relative?
Yes.
Okay. Right. But, okay, so here's my example. Like I said, New York, Times Square. I like going to, like, Harlem and seeing people, they live, 5 miles away from Times Square and never go because it's, it's cool and stuff, but it's not where they're from. They're from Harlem. Like, that is their life. And it's a whole different world, basically. It's like going to different worlds.
It's got its own little culture.
Yeah, exactly. And you get to experience and learn that culture from inside their shoes, which is why I like YouTube so much, because traveling to different places, like when I go to London or I went to Hong Kong, I'm experiencing life from a local's perspective, which is, I feel like, way more valuable than just like taking a picture of Times Square.
Oh yeah, most people love the idea of just being able to go see someone else's perspective, and traveling really gets you to be able to do that more than reading a book or watching something on the internet can ever do, because you're actually there with the people, part of it, seeing it through their eyes, almost their eyes. Yeah,
like if you're just hanging out, I want to go to the middle of nowhere in Kansas. I want to go to the middle of nowhere in Alabama. Tibet. I want to go to the middle of nowhere in India.
In Tibet. Well, that's close. You're getting there. You're getting
I'm
there.
thinking Far Cry right now, Nepal and everything.
Well, I mean, Nepal's not India. But
it's right there.
That doesn't mean it's India.
Okay, whatever. See, he's picky.
Picky? It's a different country with different people.
Okay, I'm sorry. It was just related. It's like, screw up.
And Tibet's not even in Nepal. It's just like on the other side.
I know. I don't even remember what I was saying anymore. But I like going to like when we go back to Oregon even. That is like the experience.
Yeah.
They're very outdoorsy. They like going on hikes at Mount Hood and
They're
camping
the most
on
liberal
lakes.
conservatives you'll ever meet. They're like, that sounds like a good forward idea. We'll get to it when we have a chance. California's like, ooh, liberal. That's inappropriate, but you get it. They just California forward.
This just got super political.
No, it didn't.
I know it didn't. Okay,
brushed over it.
Okay, but
I won't get into
I just point blank. I like traveling to places and seeing people from other people's shoes. Seeing life from other people's shoes. Sorry. Because if you only live or visit one place or a couple of places, you're only reading one page or a couple pages of an entire book that you have to explore.
That book
and
goes
luckily, the
way
Book of Earth
back.
is like...
It's large. How big again? Okay, we got it.
But yeah, honestly, I think you're going to be able to travel a lot. So let's talk about our actual travel plans. I've got a lot of plans, but me and Adrian are going to Playlist Live in Washington, D.C.
Gonna go
on
to
September
the East Coast.
4th to 6th. So this is going to be Adrian's first time getting on a plane and leaving the time zone, which is really cool because I remember that feeling. You've been to I get it.
El Paso once.
You went out of the time zone, but it's much different when you're going to...
Am I gonna get that thing you guys call jet lag?
Yes, maybe.
Sweet.
Yeah. I remember the first time I left the time zone was when I flew to Florida when I was in high school, and it was so cool. I was so excited about the houses in the neighborhoods because they looked so different, even though it's America. But just, again, the lifestyles are different, and it's just cool to witness how other people live. But I'm excited for you because not only are we going to Washington, D.C., we're going to go to New York City as well.
Yes, and maybe Boston. Can we make it to Boston?
I don't think so this time. Maybe. We'll figure it out.
Okay.
But if not, we're going to do a separate trip to Boston. Yes. Boston's pretty far from New York. Like, it's double the distance Washington, D.C. to New York. So.
I've grown up in California. Nothing is far.
That's true. It takes 16 hours to get across our state.
You want to do a cross-state trip? All right, 15-hour trip. I mean, what am I talking about? They got Texas, which is...
Yeah, that's really long. But yeah, so we're going to do a meetup, I think, at Playlist Live in D.C.
We should also.
And we're going to go to the museums and stuff. Which is
yeah, it's all free. We're going to do a whole day dedicated to that.
Yeah. Okay.
Yes.
Yeah.
So if you want to go to museums with me.
So, I don't know. I'm excited for you, Adrian, because...
That'd be fun. Can we do that for the meetup? Can we just go to museums?
Yeah, maybe. I mean, the meetup might actually be at Playlist, though.
Oh, well then never mind.
But we can do a separate thing. We'll figure it out. But that's something to put on your plates if you're going to... I'll put the link in the description if you want to know about Playlist Live. If you don't know what it is, it's an awesome YouTube conference.
I've never been.
Oh, yeah, you have it. It blows my mind because I've been to every single playlist.
I just noticed that you and me are both wearing the same color shirt.
Yeah.
That bugs me.
I'm sorry. Is that a personal problem?
I don't know, maybe just...
Does that bother you guys? Let us know in the comments below.
Do you like when we wear a different color?
We're talking about really cool deep travel things. And it's like
deep travel things.
Yeah.
Deep.
I mean...
We got real deep.
You know how to get real deep, which we'll save for another time? Traveling back in time.
All right, thank you for watching. Like the video if you like the video. Subscribe for future videos.
Yeah.
Also, Periscope.
Good point, brother.
Yes, Adorian deck, Adrian E deck.
Yeah, what are you saying? I've been doing Periscope once a day.
You have too much coffee in you.
I don't have enough coffee. Wait.
What?
Snapchat.
Snapchat, Adorian deck.
Life.
Okay, bye. It's not the button.